In the last 30 days, I've generated well over 13,000 high-value followers into my Instagram account completely organically without spending $1 on ads, and that in turn generated over 200 warm inbound leads into my sales funnel for my online business, completely for free. Now, you're probably wondering, how the fuck did I do that? In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I did that, the content strategy that I used, as well as a little secret that I'm gonna reveal at the end. So make sure that you watch all the way until the end of the video. So many people are asking me, Mike, how the fuck did you do that, bro? You definitely bought followers. You definitely bought something to blow up your account like that. And the truth is, I didn't. I'm quite offended by that because people just don't believe it. But it's true. I don't know how else to prove that I did that completely on my own, because I don't know how you can buy Daniel Dalen commenting on my post, Tyson Liberto commenting on my post that he thinks it's good advice. I don't know how to buy these creators to comment that and hack into their account. If that's not enough proof, here's my dashboard as well. It's damn near 1.7 million views in the last 30 days, as well as well over 13,000 followers, new followers, generated from my Instagram page in the last 30 days. So let's cut to the chase. How the fuck did I do this? Like, for real. I've been posting content for 139 days. If I have learned anything, it's that consistency is absolutely the key to your success. The more content that you have and the more consistent you are, the better you're going to become over time. But the more content that is going to be out there, the more impressions you're going to have with your face out there. And so it's so important to be consistent and go every single day if you can. That's what's going to ultimately speed up the process of growing your account on Instagram. The Instagram algorithm truly favors your account if you're posting every single day and if you're using the app every single day, especially if you're interacting with other people's content that are similar to your content and that are in the same niche as you. But when you're making your content, no matter how you do it, no matter if you script your videos, no matter if you make long form videos like the way that I'm doing, you need to focus on speaking to that one person and not going too broad, and you have to do your best job at being as polarizing as possible. And what do I mean by that? You don't want to make content for everyone. You want to make content for one person, and that one person is your ICP, who should be an extension of the younger version of yourself. And you should speak to that younger version like you're speaking to a close friend. Now, if you were speaking to your younger self, you're obviously going to be, very charismatic. You're going to give them all the advice. You're going to give them all of the sauce. You're going to make sure that your younger self doesn't make the same mistakes that you've made in the past. So think about it. Just imagine that you have jumped into a time machine and you've gone back a couple years and you are talking to the younger version of yourself who is just figuring things out. That's your ICP. And so give them all the sauce. Don't gatekeep anything. If you were speaking to your younger self, you wouldn't gatekeep like all the things that you've learned all the way up until this point. You would tell them every single thing to do. You would tell them the steps to avoid. You would tell them what to do, what not to do, how to do it. And that's why it's so important to only speak to that one person and have that actual connection with your ICP. I know it's hard. It's not easy to speak to the camera, and it's pretty hard to visualize that you're actually speaking to your younger self when you're really just looking at a camera lens. But yeah, that's exactly how you should be making content, and that's the only way, quite frankly, how you should be making content. You shouldn't be making content about super broad things. I've done that and I still kind of do that sometimes, but you should be making content for that one specific person only. Now let's figure out how the fuck did I blow up my Instagram account. Okay, so with the content strategy in mind and with the content style in mind, I was posting every single day. No days missed. It was a non-negotiable for me to post every single day. For myself, I'm a very addictive person. I get addicted to things, and so I had bad habits, I had addictions. I basically went cold turkey on those bad habits and replaced them with good habits, like posting every single day, working on my business every single day. And so that was kind of an easy transition for me. Plus, I just loved making content. I loved inspiring people. I loved seeing people implement the advice that I had given them in order to be successful for themselves. It was honestly very fulfilling to see people benefiting from the videos that I've been making and seeing that they have been implementing Michael's advice. And so with all that being said, I made it a habit to post every single day. The truth is, when it comes to creating content, I literally have skin in the game. I have done this for many years. I started creating content like 4 years ago. So I know what it takes to make a good video. I know what the camera quality should look like. I know a lot of different things, but at the same time, the main thing is just delivering value and speaking directly to one specific person. And funny enough, the video that has done the best for me, that's gotten well over 500,000 views, is the video that I made about speaking to one specific person only and speaking to your ICP like it's an extension of your previous self, like your past self. And so with my content strategy on Instagram, I basically just make long form YouTube videos. I've been making YouTube videos for around 4 years now, and I I take the long form clips of me, just like this one, sitting in a cinematic, very nice looking environment. I'll take little segments of the long form piece of content, clip them up, put a nice caption on there, put it in the 4:3 format with an on-screen caption, which is basically the hook. So that's the hook of the video. Because when it comes to short form content, the hook is so important. It's actually like the first frame that's so important when it comes to the hook of your video. If the person who's watching, if your ICP, the extension of your younger self, is watching your video and the first frame doesn't hook them and grab their attention, they're not gonna watch the whole video through, and they're definitely gonna keep on scrolling. So you have to think of these things. You quite literally have to put yourself in the shoes of the consumer. So that's basically what I did. And one of the best hooks to put into one of your videos is having an on-screen caption asking a question, like an open-ended question, a rhetorical question, or maybe it's a statement, a bold statement. And then I go straight into the value. I pull out the segments, I pull out the moments from the long form clip and put it right at the beginning where it's a controversial statement, it's a open-ended question, it has to be some kind of hook. I've found that with the videos that have gone viral for me, and the one video that has done very well, and one of the main reasons why my account has grown to over 15,000 followers right now, is because I used a hook starting with the word never. I said never refer to your audience as hey everybody or hey guys, because you're only speaking to one person. It's selfish of you to assume that you're talking to everyone. That's not the truth. That's basically the starting of that video. And then the text on screen of that video, you can clearly see how to talk to your audience. That's basically the format and the content style that I've been creating in. And you know what? It hasn't been easier to create content because I only need to focus on making one long form video. All I need to do is focus on speaking to one person, focus on delivering one point, and just flow. I just need to speak to the camera and I just let my thoughts flow, pretend like I'm talking to one person, pretend like I'm speaking to my younger self, understanding that I need to just deliver on value and just give as much value and don't gatekeep anything. Since I've changed to this content strategy, I've been able to post every single day consistently without having to script a single video. That's a huge bonus for me because I don't have time to script videos. I need to consult with my client. I need to grow my Instagram. There's a lot more things that I need to focus on rather than creating content every single day. So try implementing this strategy. Start making long form YouTube videos because it's a 2-in-1. You're killing two birds with one stone. Just deliver as much value as you can, and then somewhere in there you're gonna be able to make at least 3 to 5 Instagram clips, and you just got to do this every single week. And if you want to post every day, maybe you might have to make 2 long form videos and combine them into one, and then clip farm them to make 7 videos for the whole week. And here's the money. I posted every single day. It was so important for me to post every single day because you can see what videos are doing well and what videos are not doing that well. And then when I was posting consistently, I saw the videos that were performing better than others. And the more you post, the better you're gonna get at identifying what video is gonna do well before you even post it. Hence the reason why I just know how to make better content now, because the more you post, the better you're gonna get. It's like any skill. And then I would kind of assess, I'd look back on the week and say, okay, what videos did really well? And then I would take that video and repurpose it again, post it one more time on trial reels. And then that usually did the trick like that. And so trial reels are a new feature on Instagram where you can pretty much post a video and it's going to be shown to a brand new audience. It's not going to be shown to your existing followers, and it won't even show on your Instagram page. So I posted maybe 5 or 6 videos of me talking, sitting in my car, giving straight sauce. And these videos were very good. They were very good quality. They were giving so much value, and I knew that they would do well. And so I looked back at the videos that I had posted, the ones of me sitting in my car, and then I said, okay, out of these ones, which one did the best? And one of them had like 5,000 views. The rest of them had like 1,000 views. And so I just took that outlier video, changed it up a little bit, put it on trial reels, changed a little bit of the beginning. I trimmed out the end of it because it's important not to make the same piece of content and spam it, because Instagram may look at it like, oh, you're spamming the post. It might harm the video. And that did the trick, the trial reel strategy, because you're putting content out to a new audience. Especially for my account was mainly like people from my high school and people that I like knew from basketball. So there was a large percentage of followers that didn't really care about the videos that I was posting. I think I lost like 1,000 followers because I started posting every day, and I should have put it on trial trial reels before, but if you have an account that is dead or that all your followers probably aren't going to watch the videos that you're posting, put your stuff on trial reels because it's going to be shown to a new audience. When you post on Instagram, your followers are the first people to see your post. So if they're not going to engage with it, if they're like, yo, what the hell is Michael posting? Why is he posting this stuff? He's fucking cringe. I thought this guy was a fucking basketball player. I thought this guy was a filmmaker, actor. Why is he posting content about personal branding? If all the people who are following you are kind of polarized by your content, it's not a bad thing, and your views aren't going to be good. Obviously, you're not going to be growing your page. But if you just stick in that and don't fix anything, the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So with Instagram, I had to really look at it and be like, okay, I need to try something different, because clearly, yeah, I was slowly growing. I was getting the exact same amount of views, and I said, you know, there has to be another way because only my followers are seeing this. The exact same amount of people, the exact same people, God bless my friends, I love my friends for this, but they were the same people that were commenting on my post from yesterday, the day before, and the day after. And I'm so grateful for that, honestly. They're the real ones. They're the real OGs. But I realized it's like, yo, I have to do something different. And that's when I did trial reels. And that's what really did blow up my account. That's like the true reason why I was able to grow my Instagram page and find a new audience. There's no way Daniel Dalen would have found my content if I was just posting to my followers, my existing followers. So the trial reel feature on Instagram is so good, and you should 100% utilize it if you're trying to grow your personal brand on Instagram, because fuck, why not take advantage of it? It's one of those things that is just money, but you have to do it smart. Change things up, repurpose it, change things up, and just repeat. Keep posting on trial reels, especially the content that does well, that has done well before to your Instagram followers. Post it on trial reels. That's exactly what I did, and that's how I was able to hit a brand new audience who saw my content, who was the actual ICP that I was talking to, because I was looking for that follower for so long. You have no idea. I was posting for like 3 months straight, and the results weren't even that good. Like, it was good, I was slowly growing, but it wasn't as good as it was when I hit that brand new audience. At the end of the day, if there's one thing that you're gonna take away from this video, just make good content. Give away the sauce and make valuable information accessible to everyone, because that's what I did. Just speak to your younger self and tell them what they want to hear. Don't gatekeep anything, because if you don't make content like that, if you just make stupid viral content, if you're not really speaking to one person, it doesn't matter how many trial reels you post. It doesn't matter what your content strategy looks like. It doesn't matter what text you use. It doesn't matter what song you put. You're not going to be able to hit that audience that you're looking for. So you are so blessed right now to have the feature of trial reels. If you have a new account, you probably won't be able to use trial. I think you might need to have at least 1,000 followers in order to actually use the trial reel feature on Instagram. So build up that account first, build up that initial following, and then once you have that following, pump out your best reels on trial reels, and then your account's going to grow. It's just going to grow, and it's going to take time. I was posting on trial reels for maybe a month straight every day, and I wasn't really seeing crazy results, and I just didn't give up. It's the same thing. Just don't give up on your trial reels, don't give up on your reels, and just understand that it's going to be a process. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. You need to understand that everything that is worth having, like a personal brand, is going to take a long time to build. It's not going to be easy. It's certainly not going to happen overnight. So just understand that, but implement these things and let me know if this information was valuable and if it was useful, and if you implement it yourself or if it wasn't, and if you don't like it, and if you fucking hate me. Either way, I appreciate your time. I'm very grateful that you sat through this entire video if you've made it all the way up until this point. So thank you for watching. If you're looking to scale your personal brand, I created a free 4-hour long video going into depth of exactly how I was able to sign my first client with my high ticket info product business. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description below of that 4-hour course. And if you're looking to work with me one-on-one and actually have that proximity where I can give you tailored fit advice, specific feedback for your personal brand, and help you actually scale that business to hit your first $10,000, there's also going to be another link in there. I promise you that I'm not selling a course. I don't actually believe in selling courses because I believe that information should be accessible for everybody. What I am charging for is my actual time and my proximity to give you tailored fit solutions for your problems that you're facing in order to scale your personal brand, in order to make your first $10,000, in order to actually build an online presence that is valuable and that creates a community around yourself and positions you as an authority to your existing audience. So if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, hit the link in the description below. It's going to be called Apply for One-on-One Consulting, and I'm going to personally reach out to you and see if it's going to be a good fit for us to actually work together and lock arms and embark on this journey together. So let me know if this information was helpful or if it wasn't. But either way, thank you for watching. Stay locked in. Peace out, gang.